Hi, in this video I'll be sharing with you a sniper entry confirmation strategy. Hi, in this video I'll be sharing with you a sniper entry confirmation strategy using the Bollinger Band and Divergence. Looking at my chart, I'll run you through the indicator setting. The first is the Bollinger Band. The period is 130, the deviation is 2.0, the shift is 0, you apply to close, the styles is green, you can make any color of your choice. Then we have our relative strength index, the period is 9, you apply to close. Here are the levels, level 20, 80, 90, 10 and 50 respectively, right? Then as for the styles, you change this color to your background color. This will be changed to your background color. If your background is black, you kindly change it to black. Then we have our commodity channel index. The period is 14. You apply to typical high, low, close 3. So once you have done that, your setting is complete and your chart will be looking exactly like mine. So what are we looking at? We are looking at how we can get a sniper entry with a Bollinger Band and divergence confirmation. Now, when I say confirmation, the essence of the analysis is not based on Bollinger Band. Neither is it tied to divergence. We will only use the Bollinger Band and the divergence as an additional confirmation tool. So let's look at this chart and let me run you through how each of these things work. This is GBP/USD. Price is in a downtrend. How do I know? There are various ways you can analyze this. To identify your trend, you can use your trend line. If I connect my trend line, you will realize that these are my structural points and price is in a downtrend. So this is my structural point and you can see price respecting this, right? And if we are to mark this structurally, you realize that price has been giving us a series of a lower high and a lower low. So what then is this scenario? How do we find this entry? Remember, once we have identified our entry, we'll mark our order block. So here is our order block. So the other block we are considering is this particular one. Alright, so we are looking at this other block of this candle. Then this one has not formed yet. So when we mark this, price pull back into the other block. So when price pull back, you kindly move to your 15-minute time frame. So let's look for that point on our 15-minute time frame. So this is the place, and here is the zone we are looking for on our 15-minute time frame. Now look at this high. Good. using this hairline, just look at this high. This is the high, and then look at the high here, right? But here, this particular one is higher than this previous one. But look at our indicator window. Our indicator window here is giving us a lower. Instead of the indicator window give us same thing. The indicator window is supposed to create a higher high, but it's now giving us a lower high. So here now is our divergence, and here is the divergence. So immediately you get that. Remember, we say it's our entry confirmation. So we now have that as our entry confirmation. We say divergence and Bollinger band. And look at, when we had that, it also happened around the zone of our middle Bollinger band. And immediately we got that confirmation, we will now go in with our entry. So you can wait for price to close below your middle Bollinger band, then you make your sell entry, and you can see how beautiful that trade plays out. So please, you must wait for this confirmation, and this confirmation don't fail. So now we are looking for this particular pattern in order to trade this. So let's go back to our 15-minute time frame again. Beautiful. Remember, this is the high that we mark our order block, and here price is back to our order block, right? Let me bring our cross line. This is the high. So this high and this high. So here we have a higher high, right? But look at our indicator window, it's giving us a lower high. So this is divergence, and this is it. So you can see, and it coincides with the middle Bollinger band again. You can see that sniper entry. Now this is the best entry confirmation strategy you can ever have. Best entry confirmation strategy you can ever have. Quote me anywhere and at any time. This has almost 95% winning probability. Now let's confirm this again. Let's go back to 15 minutes and let's look at this. Okay, that is the origin, and now price is back into this zone. So look at this, and look at this, and look at this. So you can see where it begins to form from, right? Price is making higher high, indicator is going low. So price break out of this, then you make your entry, and you can see how that as well plays out beautifully well. So a double confirmation to this is, it is also happening around our trend line zone. Remember, this is not a Bollinger band anything. It is not about the indicator. It is strictly about price action. Our order block that we marked, then we wait for price to come in. So here we are. This is another one. Recent happenings. So what do we have? So here now we are waiting. Price is already in this zone, and still now price is around the upper Bollinger band. Price around the upper Bollinger band, and So I'll be waiting to make my entry. Price already break out of this zone, so here should be my entry. So here should be my entry. So this is it. This is how it looks, and this is how exactly you will find your entry trading this pattern. And I believe you have learned something new. Please do not forget to give this video a like, share, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you'll be the first to get notified when we upload our next video. Thank you and see you in the subsequent video.